Y'all, good morning and welcome to another stream. It is Wednesday. It's 9:17. We got about 22 minutes. What is it? 3 minutes till market open. No, 13 minutes. What am I talking about? 13 minutes till market open. But before we do, we're gonna dive into you guys know this. You guys should know this. Our verse of the day comes from Romans 12:1, and it says this. And so, dear brothers and sisters, I plead with you to give your bodies to God because of all he has done for you. Let them be a living and holy sacrifice, the kind he will find acceptable. This is truly the way to worship him. I love this. And then this version or this post says, give your bodies to God because of all he has done for you. Let them be a living, holy sacrifice. I love this. I love this. And this isn't easy, right? This isn't easy, but we're going to live this out day in and day out and do our absolute best to become living sacrifices for God with our bodies. So with that said, I'm actually going to be I'm gonna run after the stream, and hopefully you guys do something as well. So let's dive into it with prayer, and then we'll jump into the calendar. So thank you, Father, for this morning. Thank you for the opportunity we get to be here, Lord. I pray that you give us, Lord, clarity, Father, and today, Lord, help us and show us, Lord, and challenge us to become living sacrifices with our bodies in the ways that we act and the things that we do, the things we consume, and the activities we partake on, Father. And God, we thank you for the chance to breathe, to live, Lord. And I pray that you allow the charge to just be a small part of what we do, Father. But ultimately, may we surrender everything that we are and everything that we have to you, Father. And in that way, may you lead us through the charts, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen. Cool. Let's dive into nope, this is Benzinga. Let's get that out of here. GDP came in lower than expected by 0.1%. What, 10%? Is that 10%? Whatever it is. So average employment, you know what? Finviz. I want to see what Finviz actually gave us. Yeah, so GDP, unemployment index. Okay. No change in unemployment index. Oh, wait. ADP employment change came in. Okay. Okay, that's low. All right. Yeah. So, I mean, things aren't looking as hot today. Can we make this white? Oh, there we go. Boom. Yeah. So things are are not coming in as hot today. So keeping that in mind, right? Tomorrow, this week, tomorrow we have unemployment claims, ISM manufacturing PMI. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be unemployment claims. If we have ADP employment change, I honestly I don't even know what that is. But if this has anything to do with unemployment claims, then these claims are going to go forecast to they're going to go higher. Right? Is that what it is? Number of individuals who file unemployment insurance for the first time. Yeah, so these will go higher. And that's not good. We want these lower, right? So previous was, you can see 222 when it was around the same, which is not bad. But we want these lower. Holy crap, 2021? Yeah, of course. Pandemic. These were higher. 700? Holy crap. 2020. Oh, wow. Okay. I've never seen that one. That's crazy. So we have that ISM manufacturing, PMI. I think this is. Okay, whatever. You guys can take a look at it. Forexfactory.com. It'll all be there. Boom. Let's dive into our charts, shall we? Oh, beautiful candle. Beautiful candles here at oh, we've got a new asset added, guys. There's a new asset added. I'm not gonna tell you what it is yet. It's right behind my face right now. It's right behind my face. There's a new asset that we added in order to find and look for certain things in the market. And it actually has helped me figure out what I'm looking for in regards to today. My targets and everything. And this was done earlier. So let me show you. I'm just gonna clean up just a little bit here. Do I need some 923? Cool. Okay, so what do we have here? Let's go through. What did I do? Let's get rid of all this crap. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this, all my drawings, and we're gonna get rid of get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of this, and get rid of this. Okay. Let's take a look at the daily for a moment. And on the daily, I thought I got rid of that. Oh, no, I didn't. All right, on the daily, you can see we've tapped into basically what would be this quote unquote order block for a bunch of different assets, right? There's an order block there. There's an order block there. That order block is actually up here on YM. So there's our first sign of divergence is right there. Boom, number one. This is the Trump candle, right? That tweet that we had, the Trump candle. Divergence number one comes from our order block being tapped into. Divergence number two comes from a weekly profile right here. SMT at the weekly. SMT at the weekly. Right? You can see clear SMT at this place right here. So, and YM is giving us this SMT. Right? Now, I am bullish on a higher time frame. Except for RTY. If we go to the weekly, RTY is sort of holding this area here. And we've used this, if we break below and hold below, right? So we try to break the first time and we know how that goes, right? First time tries to break. You can see that happen the same thing and we rallied up. Now this could be a bullish signal for sure. It's obviously bullish on every other asset. And we could get a bounce up to somewhere up here, right? And then continue lower. Like right here. If we can, we'll get a bounce up here, boom, and then we continue lower. It's hard for me to stay here and be like, yeah, I'm bullish on every, it's hard. It really is, right? Or sorry, I'm bearish on every asset because all of our targets have been met, right? Every target has been met at this point. So I'm not necessarily looking for, oh shoot. Yeah, I'm not necessarily looking for anything crazy. 926. Okay. But as it stands right now, this is what we have. We're in an order block, rejection block on a weekly time frame. A reject, yeah, right there. Rejection block. Let's go to the 12-hour. On the 12-hour, there is no SMT yet here. There's no SMT here. All right, we did have one yesterday. We put one in yesterday, but it got invalidated. And then we go to the 6-hour. And there's no SMT on the daily. But I believe we have, yeah, we have this SMT here. All right, yeah, we have this clear SMT here. There's an SMT there. And this is in the form of YM. So we can count this as an SMT. right? We'll go to the 3-hour, and we can see that SMT is right here. So we can use this sort of now this is where we have to come. Let's look in a little bit lower. Here is one of those SMTs right here. SMT is right there. That's one of our SMTs right there. And then that same SMT is, it's just not, I don't think it's going to take us low, which is right. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. That's our SMT. I mean, it's not nothing crazy, right? It is crazy on YM, and on RTY there's nothing much to it. Now here's what I saw. If we look at it on let's look at it on the 90-minute. There's some clean structure going on. And if you're a trend line trader, you can see it this way. This is going to be a pullback location, right? Or CISD location. This is a 90-minute CISD right there. That's our 90-minute CISD. You can see everything broke below that CISD. Now, if we consider that a CISD, then we must expect something like this to become manipulation, right? 1.63 takes us to that Monday low. Ultimately, around 1900, right? That's one form of manipulation. But this is what I saw. We added this asset, and it showed us a clean manipulation leg. Let me get my face out of here real quick. Let me just see. How do I do this? Oh, yeah. Here we go. We added this asset here, NKD, and you can see a clear manipulation like here, right? And here. So if we know that this is manipulation at this point, this last high, that's what I'll be trusting today. So I can mark all of these out for the last leg of manipulation. This is also a 3 drive pattern. If you are a patterns trader, you have your last 3 days are, drive 1, 2, and 3. I guess this is technically 4, unless you're looking at it this way. Oh no, that is 4. 90 minutes shows clear structure. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 being manipulation, right? 3 drive pattern on YM, 3 drive pattern on RTY, and a 3 drive pattern on NKD to take us lower. So I am counting this as the real manipulation on a higher time frame, trusting that for now. Can we come back into our CISD? Absolutely, we can. We've seen it happen time and time again. We can come into this block here. The point is, we can expect these highs to get protected at this point, right? Until target is met. Now, here's another 9:31. All right, market's already open. Now, let's look at the 6-hour for a moment. Actually, the 12-hour. Here's the thing. The target is down here. For all of these, we can expect possibly this low to get taken, right? Not today or today, right? These lows to get taken, give us an SMT at 50%, which is the rebalance of this. Previous week 50% is right here. So this, if we want to come back and rebalance this, take this low, give us an SMT, then we push higher. Then we continued with our narrative on a higher time frame to go up here. I hope that makes sense. What's up, Daniel? I hope you're doing good, man. What a sell-off. What a sell-off. My light's not on. Hold on. There. Now my skin tone is beautiful. Not that it wasn't, but it's beautiful now. Okay. Good morning. Also, if you're not in the Discord, guys, you won't get to meet Daniel, and Daniel is awesome. So join the Discord. First link in the description down below. It's absolutely free. And yeah. So that's what I'm looking at. Bearish today. That's, I mean, I was bearish yesterday. I'm not gonna lie. I was bearish, but I think I was just bearish too early. I was. I was an early bear. Um, I was an early bear. And I think I was an early bear. Where was I? Where was it? I don't even know where I was. And here there was some structure here, but we didn't have, or we had a daily SMT, and that's when I started to look for these for structure to the downside. Eventually we got some, but I got stopped out. It didn't hit my target fully, which my target was the targets for today. This low, Friday's low, right? And now we have a new target, which is down here at, what was it, 18,871, something like that. If you want the actual price labels, it won't give them to me. Okay. So that's the target for today, right? Ultimately, would we want to see this SMT down with these lows at the gap? Yes, absolutely. And with the news that came in today, honestly, there's a high likely chance that we'll just continue to sell off for the rest of the week. Because think about this, right? What is it? What was it? Finvis right here. If we have ADP employment change, and if this is correlated with tomorrow's unemployment claims at 8:30 a.m. Why isn't it showing here? I guess it's this one. Whatever. If that is correlated with tomorrow's unemployment change or unemployment claims is going to come in higher, all right? And this is just going to be another set for tomorrow's sell off. But we don't know that yet. We're just going to have to keep looking at that, keep eyeballing it. What do I have? Why do I have two? I don't know. Okay. Let's take a look at equities. Cool. Wow, okay. Nice gap. Yeah, I mean, not a crazy sell-off. Maybe because I'm in the 12 hour. Let's go to the 3. Yeah, I mean, this isn't bad. This isn't bad. I want to see, again, if you're a trend trader, like trend line trader, you see everything just breaking below this trend. Right? You can see we have this trend to the upside. Everything's just breaking below at this point. So maybe we come back up, retest that trend line, if you will, and then continue lower. Shoot, yeah. I mean, see, and this is the thing. This is a liquidity run. There's no reason to stop this until we get to these lower targets. Right? There's absolutely no reason. Oh, MNQ, that's why. Yeah, there's no reason to stop this. Took our first target there. Second target's down here. Ultimately, third target is going to be somewhere down here. We also have previous month's low, which is important. Could target that as our fourth or third, and then 1.63 as our last target. And I've been messing around with some of these standard deviation numbers, so these will change still. I do have it in mind that 2 and 4 are the ones that I've used for a long time. So understanding that there is a lower target that if you are using -2 and -4 standard deviation. But I'm just testing a lot of these numbers. There's Monday's low, right? There's Fridays on YM. There's Monday's low. And there is Friday. NKD. We have Monday's low here. And then Friday. You can also see there's no gap. There's no gap on is there on the 12, no gap on the 12 hour, and no gap on the 12 hour. Actually, there is on this one. There's a gap on the 12 hour. But we're most likely going to draw here. Yeah. Dang, did we just take Friday's low? Yeah, we did. That's Friday's low right there, guys. Shoot. Friday's low just got taken at this point. What do we have? That's a 2% move to the downside. 2% move to the downside in what? It's got to be within 15 minutes. No. Okay, no, yeah. 1 hour? Okay, inside of a 2 hour. 3 hour? Okay, never mind. 4 hours. 4 hour candle in 21 minutes. Okay, we'll close, but around 2% down on the day in the last 4 hours. That's kind of wild. Got an 80-point scalp. Let's go. Yeah, at this point, ain't nothing here for me. No way, no way. I mean, we could have gotten in somewhere, but I don't know, man. This is these sell-offs. Is just let them happen at this point. For me, I'll just let them happen because I'll probably catch something later. Shoot. Let's see. Even if I try to even if I try to come in with let's just say 2 of these. Why is my stop loss on percentages? Oh, right. Yeah, holy crap. 470. No way. Yeah, no, I'm not getting in this. I am not getting in this. I'm gonna let this play out. We're just gonna watch. What's up, girl? Give me some. Give me some sugar. Hey, come here. Give me some sugar. Hey. Yeah, we're not. If I'm, let's just say, okay, let's just pretend. We're pretending here, guys. We're pretending. Honestly, yeah, there's no way to, where do you get in? Where do you get in here? At this CISD? What do you have? Yeah, there's this CISD here. It would look like this. I doubt would come back up here. I would just target right there. 1900, but shoot, that's still one of these where it's like, price could just boom, come back up here real quick and then dump and you get nothing. Would you try to long this? No. Heck no. Heck no. Don't get burnt. Do not get burnt trying to long this crap, guys. Because you will get burnt. I'm telling you right now, you'll get burnt. And it's going to be not fun for you. Okay? Holy crap. Okay, we're just going at this point, huh? Shoot. Settings. Ooh. Oh, okay, better. That's better. Yeah, this is wild. This is wild, guys. I mean, we're probably just gonna sell off all day. Like, shoot. Yeah, this is something else. Shoot. This and okay. This is the crazy part, right? You can't just come in here and be like, this is what I was looking for, because this is what I was looking for all day yesterday. For half of the day, right? So after the afternoon session, I was like, this is the short I'm looking for. I'm targeting these lows. All and here we are. We're getting them overnight. Well, this morning, and I'm trying not to trade as a reactive trader. I want to wait for price, right? So does it suck that this thing just left without me? Absolutely. But I can't sit here and be thinking about, oh, I missed out on this. I missed out on this. But because at the same time, I have to understand that I have and I will be protecting myself in the long run. So yeah, this sucks, but what a beautiful sell off. I will say I am in some puts from overnight on Tesla. So makes it feel a little bit better that we caught this move. But whatever. But whatever. So I'm not totally out of like I'm playing this in a way, but not in the way that I wanted to. What a beautiful cell, guys. Holy crap. What a beautiful cell. I need some new music here. Deep house. Let's go, boys. What is this? Give me something. Give me something good. All right, let's see. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, sunset. Let's go. What's this? Dude, come on. Oh, wait, hold on, guys. This sucks. Oh, here we come on. All right, let's go. You know what? Spotify. 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 Yeah, right here. Let's go. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Y'all, can you guys hear this? No? Okay. Let's go, boys. These puts are printing 200%. Holy crap. That's insane. 200% on these puts. Not bad. Not bad. Am I gonna hold these? Yep. Yes, I am. So here's the thing. I can, and I must expect price to come back up here at some point, right? Just the nature of price. Can we get a sell-off as once we come back into these lows? Maybe. Of course, we can continue to sell off after that. You know, expect a reaction here, which is what I have to be looking for. Expect a reaction there. Expect a reaction here. Expect a reaction. No reaction here. Expect a reaction after taking this low. Back into the range for a continuation, right? And it doesn't have to be the whole range. We can take a look at this. And the range is this, between 38 and 23%, which falls within these lows here. And if we're looking at it in terms of a range, right? Let's map out our look at this, okay? Let's see. If we look at a range, right? If we look at this as manipulation, and this is what I've been messing with, right? Looking at standard deviation, this is a pullback range of this model, right? But from basically, that's what I'm testing, seeing if we do get some sort of pullback reaction from this first point before we go to that second point there. Let's go to the 15. No SMT. No SMT, no SMT. So we're still good. Let's get rid of everything. Can we measure? Can we measure? Here's an SMT. There's a reaction point there. Previous month becomes a target. Yeah, this looks good. I'm gonna try to remove all my drawings from time to time just because my charts can get so messy real quick. But we understand that we have a manipulation on this day, on Tuesday, right? Tuesday becomes our manipulation. Or, hold on, what? No, that's not it. Where's our manipulation at? Yeah, right here. So this is our manipulation, like, yeah. From here to here, SMT, 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 SMT. Right? I think it'd be stupid for me not to sell some of them. There, completely de-risked this position and made some, letting the rest just ride. Not bad, not bad. Dang, 200%, and that's crazy. I'm happy about it. I will say, I was risking this. This man, I was looking for this for the short. Like you can see on all of these assets, divergence all over the place. Divergence here. Right? Boom. Everything was giving us all kinds of divergence. This was equal highs there. But this is this meta. So you can see like we were having divergence everywhere and just a run here, and we were just kind of closing in on this sort of trend to the upside, right? With price at a key area of where we've seen it just not break above. And even if you're trending, if you're using this as a trend trader, right? And you're like, oh, we just broke out of this trend line, which a lot of people did see. Sure, expect this to come back down and tap into this area down here before moving higher, right? So that's what I'll be doing, just kind of keeping in my eye on price. Yeah, I mean, there's there's quite literally nothing here for me to enter on. Divergence on what? We have divergence between MES, MNQ on the 1 hour. Let's see. No, but there is on YM. This was a 952 a minute ago. We have to remember the draw on liquidity has got to be lower. And we have a weekly SMT confirmed by a daily SMT. Or not a, yeah, not a daily, but I think this was a what, 12 hour? 11 to 7, like a 6 hour. Okay, no, this was confirmed by a 3 hour SMT to go lower. This target down here, right? Drawn liquidity has got to be down here. That's the only draw. Or we. So here's the thing: the draw liquidity must and has to be here, right? And I say that because and only because this is 50% of this whole move, right? This is a 50% right there. Previous week 50%, right? If we want to come and rebalance, now we have to be aware we have this big fair value gap here. Be aware that we have this fair value gap there. So maybe we end down here at 30, 38, 32% or something like that before continuing higher. But I'd like to see the draw become down here. 50% of that give us an SMT, and that SMT would be, yeah, that would be it. That would be it. And I think RTY could give us this first. So that's what I'm looking at. We have our targets. We have a draw on liquidity. Now, can we get in? Shh. No. I'm not getting in. I think I'm just gonna let this play out. PM session, I will look for something, whether it's the downside, a continuation, or just a pullback to continue, if that's what we want to do, or something, right? But I don't know that. Yeah, I mean, I definitely missed all this, and it's I gotta be okay with that. Yeah, here's our trigger right here. That's our trigger. Entry would have been right here. Yeah, 6-3. Look at that. Look at that. Entry. It would have been right here. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Yeah, 4 cons. That would have been sick. And just burnt. I would have, honestly, I probably would have targeted these two first. These dailies. Monday. That would have been my target. And I would have been done with this. That would have been sick. If you caught this, congratulations. If you caught this, congrats. Congratulations. 10-10's coming up, guys. 10-10's coming up, and I'm out of here. I'm gonna go run. Enjoy. Today is beautiful. Today's a beautiful day. I've been enjoying the futures desk. I've been trading that a lot. Doesn't feel pressured. Their interface is amazing. So I'm locked out of that one already because I took this short yesterday, last night, and just let it play out, and it ended up playing out. before coming back up, but it played out. Guys, this what a move. Holy crap. All right, where's our circuit breakers at this point? Okay, we're still within target of circuit breakers. So we may not get a circuit breaker. We could. We could get a circuit breaker. That'd be kind of insane, right? I mean, circuit breaker is gonna be right here at that SMT. Shoot. And we just keep pushing lower. Holy crap, guys. This is insane. We caught this, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Crazy. Ten, 11 minutes, and then I get out of here. I get out of here. 11 minutes. This is a beautiful move. We might come for that target. We might come get it. We also have, let me see if I, where is it? Is it on ES? No. Where is it? Okay, maybe I drew it somewhere else, but so 12, let's see. It's right here. Nice one. Yeah, right here. Right there. All right, let's get out of these positions. There. So there, I'll just have two running at this point. Yeah, heck of a day. Heck of a day. Let's go. Let's go. I got one con short and collected a bit before that 10 a.m. algos shook it off. Yeah, that's awesome. But yeah, we come to rebalance this 200s. Yeah, that'd be a good place to come back into. Oh, we did tap back into it. Perfect. Perfect. There's our SMT right there. Yeah, for this, I mean, shoot. It's like at this point, where do you get in? Oh, this already got mitigated. There's no SMT there. I'll be looking for an SMT up here. Like this. Above the order block. To target what? Yeah, order block high. Yeah, I wouldn't even... Yeah, this wouldn't even feel right. Ugh. Yeah, because if we go past this, we'll just come back into the range. Just take the targets. Take the targets. Expecting an SMT there. Back into this range. Really should be 300s. Next. 10:06, 4 minutes, and I'm out of here. Oh. I mean, at this point, everybody's expecting this thing to come back up. So there's probably a lot of people trying to long here. But yeah, I wouldn't go. Here's the thing, right? Like going long here, sure, it makes sense in a way, but at the same time, it doesn't. We've just been selling off. So it doesn't really make sense, but it also doesn't make sense to short. So pick one and run with it and try it. Or just wait till later. Right, wait till we take out targets, and then we can look for longs. Right, target number one, setup number one would be there. Where we at? Yeah, setup number 1 would happen here inside of the gap. After this, setup number 2 would happen down here. And that's it. That's about all we can take. Yep. That's about all we can take. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. And I'm gonorrhea. Just kidding. All right, we're just gonna. This is a paper trade, guys. I'm gonna see if I can get this fill. Assuming we get an SMT, and we're protected by these lows, right, and that breaker into the target, the final target. That is also, I believe, 28% of the move, or 20. Yeah, 23% of that move. Yep. I would, yeah, I mean, I would take the setup to the downside if that was all I was gonna take. And how am I gonna take this? I'm just gonna let it do its thing. I'm gonna let it play out. I wouldn't even monitor at this point because there's no point. It's just gonna be stressful. One minute and I'm out of here. There's SMT coming up right now. Yeah, this looks good. Watch me not get filled. That's, yeah. Watch me not get filled. And it runs without me. This is the kind of stuff that price will do, right? To just to frustrate you. Just to frustrate you. All right, let's see. Discord. What do we have? Oh, we did get filled. Yeah, we got filled by at the whole snap. If this is an entry, 0 drawdown, that'd be sick. Imagine that 0 drawdown into our target. That'd be something. That honestly, I've never done that. That would be sick. If we get that entry with zero drawdown, and it just burp, that'd be the move of the century for me. Because I don't think that would happen. Hold on, guys. I got this. I got this. I got this, guys. Can I? No, no, I want it downwards. All right. Oh, drawdown came into play. That's all right. All right, so 10:13, we're out of here. Guys, enjoy your morning. This was a cool sell-off. I'm not gonna lie. This was a cool sell-off. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Anyways, um, I'll be back probably in the afternoon, but that's it for me. Nothing else here for me as far as trying to find an entry. This will just looking for a rebalance here and then possibly come back. Or if we don't want to rebalance this full thing, at least give us a 23%, 30% retracement right into the in from this zone into a continuation lower, right? So that's all I'm looking for. That's all I'm looking for right now. And yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging in there with me. This was awesome. I love to see this kind of stuff. If you got into this, man, amazing. Congratulations. If you didn't, don't worry about it. We'll get some more opportunities. Anyways, have a good day, you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.